Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. For those of you that are new, my name is Sana. For those of you returning, thank you so much for being here. Again, for all your support to the channel, whichever way you choose to support, it's a beautiful free way to give back for those free readings, for which I am extremely grateful, and for the possibility to exchange energies with you. Without your inquiry, there would be no reading, there would be no messages coming through, so thank you so much. Also to all of you who donated. Michelle, I already saw your message. Thank you so much. Stefan, again, thank you so much for your generous donation. And Anna, I also received that today. Thank you so much. Never really expected, but always very appreciated. Also energy exchange on different level. Let's begin your reading, Cancer. This is going to be your next 7 days starting from Tuesday, 16th September. Overruling energy for the coming week. Something, an opportunity that will be presented to you, a challenge, something unforeseen, and advice. Let's begin in spirit of service for the highest good of all. Show me the energies I need to see for Cancer Collective, what Cancer Collective needs to know at this time. Sending love, light, clarity, and protection your way to everyone who tunes into my channel. May they receive messages that they need to hear at this time. Weird noises on the background are my dogs. This wanted to show itself. King of Pentacles and Six of Cups. An earth sign might be missing you. Somebody from the past. Doesn't have to be earth sign. Somebody who is financially stable. The Moon. Eight of Swords. Nine of Pentacles. Eight of Cups. Page of Cups. There is some fear and uncertainty about the future on the part of this person. They might be having some fears when it comes to coming towards you. Eight of Swords, so somebody's feeling really afraid. It's a mental pattern that leads to illusion. It is something that somebody is repeating themselves in a head and limiting themselves by doing so. Because of that, they feel fear. There is uncertainty, unclear path going forward. Could be Pisces. And here is this Nine of Pentacles. Somebody who is independent, doing well. Clearly there is a nice view. So somebody who could be really doing well on their own, but also got back turned. It might be you, Cancer, that you are now in your pre-Empress energy and you've turned your back to this person. And it could be because they turned back to you in the past. Somebody walked away from this connection, either you or them. Now this card actually has a lot of meaning to me. First of all, we have mother with a child and a cat, seeing this masculine energy walking away. Flip the roles, no gender in tarot, but this is what the card has here. So it could be somebody detaching, walking away, abandoning. It doesn't have to be always negative. It could be somebody relocating, needing to go for work, right? Or needing to relocate. And it could also be about inner child wound, absent father or mother, somebody who walked away and either in real life walked away or passed on, leaving you alone with your parent. Some sort of abandonment wound could be possible, or you are a single parent yourself at this time. Let's see where we go with that. I have a few new decks. This is one of them. Very interesting. It's called City Labyrinth Tarot, for those of you that are interested. Show me overruling energy for the coming week for Cancer. Could have been yourself with the Eight of Cups, walking away, detaching from the situation, or somebody else did. It could be actually a pattern. It could be both. It could be that you had this experience in the childhood, and there is a repetitive pattern of people abandoning you, or this is this person. That's why there are those fears. Somebody is worried that you will abandon them, especially if they see you as Nine of Pentacles. You do not need anybody. Now this also could be a bit tricky when it comes to enjoying our solitude. Too much, sometimes it's difficult to change our ways in order to be in a relationship. requires certain sacrifices on many levels. Overruling energy for the coming week for Cancer. Overruling energy for the coming week for Cancer, please. And thank you, Jumper. 1. Thank you. Ace of Swords. You will receive some clarity, epiphany, communication, new beginning. Ace of Swords is a new start, is definitely cutting through all the illusions as well. And it could be a new start. It could be air sign that you're dealing with. Doesn't have to be. Two of Wands, so you will have clarity. Ace of Swords could be a card of choice as well. With the Two of Wands, we are choosing a path, making a plan. Maybe for travel, you need to choose a bag for traveling, but this is usually choice of a new path. And with the Ace of Swords, we have this clarity and decision has been made. It is a clear cut with between the past and the future. Ace of Swords is a very relieving and beautiful and clear and precise energy. And that's how I am feeling it at the moment. It can, of course, be challenging truths coming in, but with the Two of Wands being there, it looks like you will make some sort of clear-cut decision. And maybe truth you will receive or epiphany will allow you to make that choice. Opportunity coming Cancer way this week. Opportunity coming Cancer's way this week. 5 of Cups. So there's opportunity to come out from something that was very disappointing. Maybe sadness, grief, disappointment. It could be a forgiveness, acceptance of something, maybe because of the truth that you will receive. 4 of Cups, 4 of Swords. There could have been silence, somebody didn't want to talk to you, or you did. It is a card of healing, restoration, silence, and thinking and contemplation. 5 of Cups is a card of grief, sadness, disappointment, and loss. And opportunity position means that there will be change coming, which ultimately means end of sadness and suffering. And it could be coming as you're not expecting this, as you're relaxing, as you're sitting at home in peace. It could be even something that happens in a meditation for some of you. There's Ace of Cups coming here. 5 of Cups plus Ace of Cups, or somebody you're not speaking to. It's 6 of Cups. So it could be a reconciliation meeting with somebody from the past. It is an apology and forgiveness. Let's keep going. Challenge for Cancer in the coming week. There's something. Oh, okay. I'll take it because it makes sense. I just missed it. Judgment. It is a card of reconciliation and sincere apologies and rebirth. So definitely somebody from the past might be coming in. Somebody had a breakthrough. This is card of second chances and sincere apologies, especially with the 5 of Cups. I think somebody comes in, somebody who deeply disappointed you and hurt you, and they are grieving this, what they did. There's also a level of shame and regret. It is a second chance also for you, Cancer, because this is your opportunity. It is not only the other person, but it is your opportunity to let go, to release, to forgive, and then be able to get out of your own sadness. Because the sadness, the forgiveness is not really for the other person. It's for you. It doesn't mean that you will be reconciling with them. You don't have to. But forgiveness, maybe because of this communication and certain clarity and truth, will allow you to free yourself. It is a card of liberation from the sadness. That's it. Liberation from the sadness. Opportunity to be liberated from the sadness. And this is coming as a grace, yes, from above. And it is very often very enlightening moment. Something that happens, and it could be clarity and epiphany. It's an opening of a crown chakra for some of you. It can come very unexpectedly. Nothing really specific happens and you suddenly feel this release. If you've ever forgiven or suddenly released somebody to whom you have been very attached, you will know what I'm talking about. The feeling is very freeing and light and joyful. Wheel of Fortune. There is, you know, a cycle in place, and we have gained a lot of wisdom going round and round in different cycles, and every time we return to a place, we don't exactly return to the same place. We cannot, because everything changes all the time, and we become wiser and wiser. And this is a bookstore. You see, she's looking back, she's gonna come back. She might be saying, see you later, something like that. And it is about the cycle, but every time she comes back to the same store, she's not the same person. You are not the same person when you started watching this video and now. And we switch realities and timelines a million times in an hour. We just don't notice that because they are all too similar to each other. But you can never step twice into the same water, would be the same. If she comes in and reads a book, every time she reads this book, she's a different person because now she gained new knowledge and she will be acting a bit differently in her life, most likely. But this is a lot of experience gained and knowledge in life in general because of the cycles, the ups and downs, the good and the bad, and expansion. We are expanding in knowledge, in wisdom, in everything we go through, whether we read or not. Every experience and every person we meet provides an expansion of the universe because they are experiences. That's what we are here to do, to experience ourselves and others in relationships and everything around us. Challenge. What will be the challenge for Cancer coming in this week? Now this could overlap, of course, with a challenge. This is opportunity, but could be challenging if we're holding on to some grief from the past. What's the challenge coming in for Cancer? What's the challenge? Seven of Pentacles. We're talking about stock market, in investments here, and being a bit stressed about investing our money into something we are not sure about, because this can go up and down and change any minute. So this will be a bit challenging, especially with Four of Pentacles. We are very much holding on to our pentacles. It could be financial, of course, situation, but for most of you, it is talking about investing of your time, energy, and resources, or whatever it is you invest in relationships. You might be quite stingy at the moment and protective and protecting your own stability when it comes to your energy. You're not really willing to give, or somebody was unwilling to give in the past. They were holding back, and so it is a bit challenging now to make a decision whether I should be investing or not. It is a review. You might be studying the market, you know, the situation, the person. You never know. It can just change like that. This is where we just saw with this Wheel of Fortune, didn't we? It's a cycle. Faith. But there is some resistance to this. Ten of Swords, because we've been hurt and betrayed in the past. So I don't know. And it could have been with this person, or in general, many disappointments that you maybe still need to release in order to allow anybody new. Let's see. The Ace of Swords might be this clear cut with the past. Something unforeseen coming towards Cancer. Something unforeseen coming towards Cancer this coming week, starting 16th September, Tuesday. Something unforeseen coming towards Cancer. Six of Cups. I did see it coming. So it is a memory of the past, childhood friend, or somebody whom you know for a long time, or soulmate. In any case, somebody from the past. Two of Wands is back. Nine of Pentacles, single and available, but choice is their Ace of Pentacles as I split the deck. This is an offer of commitment. a seed that can grow to something very long term and very successful. Of course, it could be a job offer. It seems to me it can be, of course, commitment, a relationship. It's a deal that it looks like you don't want to miss, but you may have a choice to make here. And uncertain. You might be meeting somebody in a coffee shop somewhere. Let's keep going and we'll find out more. What's the advice for Cancer? What's the advice for Cancer for the coming week? What's the advice for Cancer? Advice for Cancer for the coming week. 9 of Pentacles. I have Ace of Cups under the deck. It is like a new love or refreshed love. It's a very passionate kiss somewhere outside, you know, usually very spontaneous. The beginnings look like that. I don't get remain single from this card as advice. It is remember about your own independence and stability and make choices from that position. So you are not codependent, you are not in need, so you don't come across as a person with an agenda. Now that's interesting. You are open to meet the person and you don't need them. You're good where you are. The energy of not having any agenda, not expecting anything to come from this new love or new meeting. When you're detached from outcome, you become extremely magnetic. And this is when usually people attach to you. When you're not attached, it's either way, I'm good because I'm so good on my own. And if you're in this abundant energy, and it doesn't have to be rich, abundance means enough, whatever that means, you're fine on your own. Whatever happens, I will be okay. It also gives me this vibe of look forward to this, think about the future, think about the bright possibilities. Hydrate yourself. She's drinking something. It's interesting that this is 9 of Pentacles and there is this Pentacle 1 on the table. She might be thinking about this, about the future. I've got the Pentacle that was given to me here. This is unforeseen, but I'm going to have to think about it. Whether this is the Pentacle I want to actually put in the ground and water it. Is this where I'm going to invest? Coming from the position of I'm fine either way, your decisions will not be motivated by fear of being alone. They will not be coming from codependency. They will not be coming from lack of confidence or needing validation of any type. Very interesting. Let's clarify. I have Star under the deck, so some wish fulfillment, healing, maybe an Aquarius coming your way. So we have good news, a message coming your way, and it could be a fire sign, young fire sign, doesn't have to be. This is usually something exciting, flirt, invitation to a date, and I mean it could be also a person, a masculine energy coming your way, asking you out. Page of Wands is a card of excitement, of new journey, new beginnings, new path. We had this Two of Wands there, so you probably are reflecting on this journey, whether you would like to do that with the 8 of Pentacles and Queen of Pentacles here and the Wheel of Fortune. It is something that might take you, you might be exploring this idea. This is some sort of inspired idea. And like I said, it can be flirt, it can be a message, good news. And thought about work. For some of you, if it is work related, it will take you to 9 of Pentacles. It could be also Earth sign coming your way, wanting to put an effort. Somebody who wants to work on this connection. Could be a handyman, somebody who is good with hands, somebody who repairs things, works on things, and is very nurturing. Could be yourself. Feel free to switch the roles if necessary. Very friendly, enthusiastic, fun energy coming through. Let's see here. This is not so enthusiastic. Let's see 5 of Cups and the Judgment in the opportunity. It's also a card of freedom, because it's minor arcana of the Fool, which would be both indicating new beginnings, new start, something fresh, clear cut, that gives you a little joy, I think, from this energy that you are being liberated. That's true. Enso, that was my bird. He confirms. Let's see what is this opportunity with 5 of Cups and Judgment. Opportunity with the 5 of Cups and Judgment for Cancer. We've seen the 8 of Cups at the very beginning, and 10 of Wands. 7 of Cups. Illusions, confusion, options. And Devil. And Lovers. As always, I can read it in few ways. This is somebody who walked away, who has regrets, who wants a second chance. Somebody who is very burdened or had a lot on their plate or is feeling very burdened by what happened between the two of you. They are regretting the walking away, detaching from this connection. It seems like they have been emotionally overwhelmed with the 7 of Cups that I just saw. With the Lovers, they made a wrong choice. It was a choice with regards to this relationship. Maybe they chose somebody else, or maybe they chose to still keep their options open. Take only the parts of the message that resonate with you, Cancer, and don't force the message. But either way, it could have been emotional confusion and overwhelm, and there was a choice made to walk away. With the Lovers card that I just saw, it could also indicate strong intensity of this connection, which could be overwhelming, and then it leads to somebody trying to walk away, detach, to breathe. I don't know why I'm feeling that. It could be somebody who just couldn't handle the emotion that they felt for you. Truly, this is what I'm feeling in this connection, more than any third parties. Now with the Devil energy, 7 of Cups, there could be also addictions, which lead to confusion and clouded judgment, yes, with regards to this situation. Somebody may be making even an impulsive decision. It could be just ghosting, or because of their actions and maybe addictions or some unhealthy habits that you have noticed, you have detached and walked away from this person. In any case, this is sadness and guilt and regret for whichever way somebody treated somebody here, and wanting a second chance and to return. It is because we have a realization on what happened. King of Cups, you see, there is a lot of feelings. Somebody's in their feelings, and it seems like they got a grip over the feelings at the moment. Now this could be yourself. Maybe you have been emotionally overwhelmed or uncertain and confused, Cancer. Switch the roles if necessary, and you needed to walk away, because obviously if somebody else is, you will mirror each other. With the Lovers card, could be mirroring coming through also. If somebody was unsure of you, you automatically will become, or you should become, uncertain of them, because you want somebody to be sure of you and choose you and not make you feel confused and guessing. That's definitely not a feeling of safety. So you may have detached in order to restore your emotional balance, and now you are back in your balance. There are strong feelings, this could be them, and that's why they are now coming back, because they became clear and stable around feelings they have for you. Give me one more for this opportunity for Cancer, please. It is also movement and leaving something in the past in order to go after what we truly desire. It is a wish fulfillment, pursuit of the wish fulfillment. And being brave enough to take this action, even though the 8 of Cups is pretty good, we need to be willing to leave that, whatever it is. It could be somebody else who had to leave something in the past that they may have been attached to. And they're coming back towards you because you are the wish fulfillment. Let's give me one more, please, for the opportunity for Cancer. Can I have one more, please, and thank you, for the opportunity for Cancer? 5 of Cups and Judgment. Wow. This is choosing you. It's in your advice and in your opportunity. Emperor and the star. It is standing in your power. This is pre-Empress energy, and walking away and detaching from anything that doesn't serve us, even especially on emotional level, which is quite close to what I said. You choose you and you're fine on your own because you are able to detach emotionally from the situation from the past. And that puts you in this I'm fine either way energy. And you are in control over your situation then. You have full control over your own stability, safety, and about any decisions going forward because you come from very secure position. If it is somebody else, then they are walking away from something in order to be single and come towards you ready. This is a certain level of readiness, and it could be an emperor you're dealing with, a masculine, who wants to balance things out with you and merge and heal the connection. Could be your two single people here coming together to have a conversation, to see if you can work things out, making love. No, love, making love. Maybe it will be, probably it will be if you come together, but I wanted to say making decisions from the heart with regards to love and matters of the heart. This is card of communication, choices, decisions, and commitment. Tell me about Seven of Pentacles as a challenge. Tell me about Seven of Pentacles as a challenge. Weird noises on the background are my animals, in case if you haven't heard them before. Or birds. Or cats. But they're in another section. Seven of Pentacles. Challenge for Cancer. Please clarify. Thank you. So it is about steady movement forward, being very practical, thinking long term, building foundation. It's a preparation for a long journey. So you do have to be very practical. You see, this is about your own financial stability for some of you, and where you're investing your energy and time when it comes to your work for your long-term financial stability, advice, thinking about future. For others, this is when it comes to relationships. What is your long-term goal? And being slow moving rather than fast moving. This is building trust. It is kind of planning the whole journey ahead and having this very long-term goal in mind, but being also about this very practical and consistent. So you need to see and evaluate whether this is going to be the possibility, because I have this Five of Swords and Lovers and the Moon. So there is some self-sabotage or feel of defeat or mistrust in this connection. Sorry about that. It's a dog again. It feels risky to take this step off the cliff. Give me one more, please, for this challenge. Challenge being Seven of Pentacles and Knight of Pentacles. This is self-focus with this Nine of Pentacles, which we have in advice as well. So it is pretty much a repeat of what I said, just in a bit of different form. Focusing on building this relationship, investing, being smart about investment, but in the same time not losing your side of your independence and whatever you're working on. It could be your business, it could be your health, it could be your generally your energy and feeling secure within yourself, in order for this relationship also to survive, because we cannot be codependent. This is very independent card. Not independent in hyper independent and then never being able to let anybody in, but independent in relationship, which leads then to interdependence. you create the third entity, but each of you has their own life going on. But trust needs to be built and foundation for that to happen. So we have then great freedom in relationship if there is this trust and both people have independent lives and they trust each other, if they build this solid foundation, which is the highest level and very spiritual approach to relationships, where there is no need, no more codependency. And this could be even somebody else who needed to bring themselves to the Nine of Pentacles readiness. Maybe they haven't been ready in the past and they were overwhelmed and uncertain, and that's why they walked away. Challenge, Seven of Pentacles. Challenge with Seven of Pentacles. What is this? Thank you. Justice. So making very balanced decisions going forward. Balancing out the situation between the two of you. Being fair. Thinking about cause and effect and how our actions will impact us going forward. We are talking about long-term investment and thinking things through. It is truth. I have 10 of Pentacles under the deck. You see this 9 of Pentacles with this Ace of Pentacles will lead to 10 of Pentacles if we remain in our abundant energy of 9 of Pentacles. So from even Abraham Hicks, you will hear you have to be good without it in order to get it. So if you're fine on your own, that's when your partner will come. But you also have to have your patience and take things slow. Keep investing in yourself and know that justice will prevail. There is also the need to learn certain lessons, and it could be karmic lessons, and it could have been a big cycle for you, but there is need to go through this portal, sort of going through the door. There might be also distance required here or travel. Everything needs to be done in a balanced way, with fairness, with truth. Justice is Libra energy and 7th house that talks about relationships, especially special relationships like marriages. This is definitely long-term plans. Oh, there you go. Thank you so much, Enzo. Wow. He wasn't singing for a couple of hours. They had a nap after breakfast. And so, thank you for the confirmation. Something unforeseen is 6 of Cups. 6 of Cups. They love energies that come through. They did that yesterday too. 6 of Cups. Okay, definitely happiness. Something that's going to make you very happy, or someone who will make you very happy. It could be Leo. It could definitely be somebody from childhood, confirmation from my bird. And happy moments. It could be a happy reconciliation, rejuvenation, healing, but also a lot of clarity will be received. It looks like you will be getting together with someone and deciding on this path forward, collaboration, building foundation. With Sun, having clarity here with this Ace of Swords could definitely mean that. There is a card of recognition, success, overcoming any challenges, and positive movement forward. Somebody will give you a lot of attention, I think. You will be very happy, very pleased. Oh yeah. It's a strong connection with somebody. You're coming together for conversation, maybe reunion. It could be reconciliation with 6 of Cups. One more for this 6 of Cups, something unforeseen. Tell me more. Children could be involved, because these are all cards of children or childhood, or even healing inner child, becoming aware of something that happened in childhood, and that awareness itself dissolves the problem. So there are a few messages coming through. Not all of them will resonate with everybody. 6 of Cups, unforeseen. It's joy restored, isn't it, after this 5 of Cups? There's one more that flipped. Look at this. You will be very happy. It is a King of Pentacles coming towards you for reconciliation, somebody whom you know for sure. And it's gonna be a super happy day. 10 of Pentacles, long-term marriage plans. Can be an earth sign, doesn't have to be. This King of Pentacles has got this pentacle, carrying it towards this Nine of Pentacles. So just remain in this energy. Detach from whatever happened in the past. Release yourself from this. Either somebody else who abandoned you, maybe recently, this could be somebody else. You're reconnecting with Cancer. You just need to detach and focus, you know, on your own singleness. Is that a word? Forgiving and releasing somebody from the past from whom you walked away, or somebody walked away from you, and focusing on the future, making balanced decisions, investing in yourself and even maybe finances that makes you feel good and independent. And here comes somebody from the past who is bringing you this pentacle and promise of commitment. Somebody's coming towards you. For some of you, it is a reconciliation with the same person. But energy is so different here with this King of Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles, Cancer. If this is recent, I do not believe this person clearing their mind so perfectly from confusion and I don't know what I want and walking away and then regretting it, to King of Pentacles, let's get married. Empress. From pre-Empress to Empress energy, this is because you do know your worth and you know your value. And that happens when you do learn how to forgive and detach and heal. She's made, not born. We have seen Emperor there as well. It could be also yourself, balancing your feminine and masculine energies with the Emperor and Empress, which means you know when to act and when not to act. She's not non-active, she's attracting. But you also have the control and the ability to take decisive actions and have the sense of direction, in the same time be nurturing and kind and accepting, open to receive. Yes, this is the giving and receiving, and learning this balance in action and non-action, reciprocity on very mature level. And also being able to take action because we know our worth, our value. We take action to walk away or detach or forgive something from the past. You can't make this up. You have also 10 of Cups with 10 of Pentacles. Something incredibly happy is coming your way very soon. And this is this new journey, your clear start, fresh start with a new life. Brand new, and this is very good news. You will be very excited, Cancer. This is your opportunity to release that and move into completely different energy. This is our world. This is you going through this portal of leaving that dark and gloom energy, and you're stepping into that. Almost, you will actually feel the energetic shift. It's like, that's right. That's right. I love this bird. And so, 9 of Pentacles, please clarify advice for Cancer. 9 of Pentacles. Enso is from Japanese Buddhism, name of my bird, in case if you don't know. Can take you a rabbit hole. 9 of Pentacles. This is learning. This is curiosity, finding truths out, paying attention, having, you know, finding something out, asking questions. It is also a card of communication. We have 2 pages here. 4 of Cups, something might arrive very unexpectedly. We have unexpected 6 of Cups, and this could be an offer that you're not really seeing. So pay attention. Pay attention. You see, she's not paying attention to this pentacle. Read between the lines, Cancer. It might be somebody who comes from the past, somebody whom you're gonna meet, and they will be having a chat with you, and it will feel like nothing is happening, it's just a conversation. but read between the lines. There might be an offer coming through in this conversation that you need to pick up on. You need to be very alert, sharp with this Page of Swords, because this person may be not just coming to, hey, long time no see. This might be actually somebody who is trying to fill the situation with you because they have very serious plans. And it may have been a long time coming offer with this Knight of Pentacles for a very, very long time. So that's why you might be hesitating with this decision making, final decision, and fairness and cause and effect when it comes to investing for the future. It definitely could be Leo, because I have two cards of Leo here, but also a lot of Earth sign, Virgo and Libra. Look at this. Strength, courage to come forward. It can come out of the blue, or there's a little fear of being rejected on the part of this person, possibly. That's why this courage is necessary. This is also a card of forgiveness. And here we have the Four of Wands, which talks again about marriages, commitment, stability. I want one more for this advice for Cancer. Be willing to learn, ask questions, be curious. This is witty as well. This one is very smart and observant. And withhold communication before you are certain what's happening. There's something coming out when you're not paying attention with this Four of Cups. And it could be because you will be still in leftovers of this energy. Tell me more about this advice for Cancer with the Nine of Pentacles. Now also, don't look too much over your shoulder. Don't be too hyper vigilant, maybe. Oh, there you go. You're standing in... This is the Pentacle she's receiving. Queen of Pentacles, King of Pentacles. There is the Pentacle. And she's got this Pentacle on the table. She's thinking about it. And here, she's accepted this Pentacle. Wow. And she's nurturing this Pentacle. She's looking at it. She's holding it in her hand. And she needs to make this decision. This is already accepted. She is the wife and this is the husband. No gender in tarot, but this is a receptive energy. The yin and the yang coming to you. Sun is also very young, very masculine energy. So yes, pay attention, look carefully, study the offer, don't neglect it, pay attention. Yeah, that's coming through all the time. So the Hangman. Take a step back if you have to. Look at the big picture of this whole situation. This is leading you, probably this is your soulmate, to beautiful union. Accept it, surrender to it, see it for what it is. You need to see it from a different perspective. Maybe this person, maybe this is a friend, high school friend or somebody from the past. That's why there is a lot on paying attention. Don't miss out on that. That's a message for somebody. And it is coming after heartbreak, Cancer, and these burdens and being very wounded so many times, and people juggling and indecisions, and maybe King of Swords was very cold towards you in the past. Now, for some of you, it is a reconciliation. We know after the third Three of Swords, heartbreak. And who knows, you are all on a very different timeline. Maybe they have been through a lot of changes, but for me as a reader, what I see is you detaching and forgiving past wounds that had been there for a while. Now, they may have been operation while you have been with this person, the same person, but this is a major shift. It feels like a very different person with opportunity, but this is definitely somebody whom you know. So it is not clear for me. Maybe for some of you it's reconciliation, for others it's somebody else coming your way. And that's why there is this element of surprise, not being ready, don't miss the opportunity. You're either not surprising the same person to come back, or not expecting somebody from the past to come with such an offer. This is lovely. I will use Sophie's Wisdom Oracle. It's here if anyone is interested, because I get questions about it, and this is the book that comes with the oracle in the box, and I read the message from there. They are beautiful, designed by Rasuli, his paintings and his oracles. Show me the energy for Cancer. What's the message for Cancer, please? Transformation. Let love transform you forever. I was dead, became alive. I was tears, became laughter. The power of love arrived and made me everlasting power. My heart felt the glow of life ripped open in bloom. I have no fear. I have the heart of a lion. I shine like Venus. Rumi. There's so much meaning here if you want to take a screenshot, and then, you know, from tears to happiness, heart of a lion we have here. Rumi calls you to feel the winds of change, carrying you towards a wonderful transformation in your life. He has come to remind you that life is an opportunity to learn and a joy to live. As you experience life, you learn to transform it in accordance with your specific terms and requirements. Some changes are complex, some require insight, and some are done intuitively. Insight and clarity with the Ace of Swords. Dear one, making a move from your comfort zone requires you to surrender willingly to a new life that is unknown to you. That would be the choice of path with the Two of Wands as well, the new journey. Faith and dedication are two necessary conditions that will help relieve you from what is not satisfactory in your present situation. Release, walking away. Rumi sees the power of love as the maker of such a change. He calls you to use this power as the energy and guide to create a new life. By allowing love to be your guide, you will search beyond what has been familiar to you, and you will be much more aware, because you will be longing to dwell within the very existence and presence of your beloved. So this is this new journey, getting excited and stepping on it. By submitting to love, you will be able to receive its spiritual guidance. Love. Like a butterfly, you can break out of the smallness of your cocoon and fly to freedom and enjoy. By reaching deeper inside and utilizing your inner power, you will let the challenges and predicaments that come along lead you toward new and creative experiences in life. Mantra suggested: the seeds of love germinate inside my heart and bloom into unlimited creative expression. I am surrendering into the mysterious and generous flow of life. That would be our hangman, surrendering. What a lovely reading for somebody. Let me know if you enjoyed that, Cancer. Please like, share, subscribe. If you haven't, I would really appreciate that. Personal readings are available, link is below, as I already mentioned. And thank you again to everyone for being here, for all your support. Sending much love and blessings, and have a great week ahead. Namaste.